Greetings, Shelpers. Thank you for joining me for this video. I was going to stream today, but I wasn't feeling well, so I decided to actually do an exclusive video like I'm supposed to do weekly, and have been not doing so well. But we're doing Pinball FX, FX. The thing about this game people don't like is that the other iterations where you bought all the tables, it doesn't matter. So people who've had the different boards and wanted our tables and just switch over, they can't do that. So a lot of people are salty about that. Plus they say there's a bit of lag. I do notice that there are some fairly significant load times for a pinball game at points, like when you start it up. But yeah, we do own a few of the boards. Of course, husband bought this one for me because he knows how much I love the game.
We go together.
The voice acting in this one is fucking beyond compare. It is delicious. I'm not good at pinball very much, but I thought I would try it. We did have the Williams game for the shit. I hope it saved it. Nope, ball out. God damn it. We did have the Williams game for the regular Wii, which was really cool and had a lot of boards, and maybe I'll play that someday because you can hook up the... Wow, I got a table reward. That's nice, even though I suck. But yeah, I used to play the Williams one a lot when we had it on the regular Wii, and we still have it somewhere, but you know.
Still got fighting to do.
Nice. So I've been up to, well, much and nothing. So I got Reiko's video recorded for the segment for the obituary, the funny obituary. I don't know where she wants me to send it yet, but we'll deal with it. But I know that she wanted it all done soon. And she did this like really cool, she's got like really cool concepts, and she has a way of like getting all these projects going, and I really love that about her. Like she's like a gatherer, so to speak. So I enjoy that. Okay, that was a really bad score.
We gotta fall back.
But yeah, we have this table, and we have okay, fine. I don't know. I don't know what the name is. You can level up. Okay, did not know that. We're gonna exit the table. I'm just trying to show off what's here. You can get like a 2-minute trial per tables you don't have, and then there are times where you can get like a pass for a day to try any table pretty much, but that's only a day. But you know, if you just want to see the table in action, it's a good one. Now I actually love pinball, and the reason I love it, even though I'm bad at it, is that when we were kids, my oldest brother got as a present a Batman pinball table that you could put on a tabletop and play. And it had all the noises and the lights and stuff. But yeah, it was a Batman table. I don't know where my ball went. Okay, there it is. Fucking kill me with my eyesight. This is so funny. But anyway.
Time for lunch, Odie.
Yeah, he had a Batman table that actually counted your score up above, and it was really awesome.
I think we all saw this coming.
And I mean that like completely and utterly. And I was absorbed by it. So that's where I started to love pinball, was by like stealing rounds on my brother's pinball machine, his Batman pinball machine. He loved Batman. So still does, I think. He's very much into that whole anti-hero, stone cold loner type hero situation.
I'm not impressed.
Yeah. But that's how I ended up liking it. But I don't know if I like this game or if I like the Williams one better. I should compare someday. So on my own time, I've been playing.
Good morning, sunshine.
Okay, we're gonna do this table again because why not? I suck at it. So we've been playing Sandrock still as a multiplayer, which is awesome. I keep jamming the... I shouldn't jam them, but I do because I get so tense. If it comes down, it's bad.
Odie.
I think it's because I like breaker games as well. Maybe I like breaker games because of these kind of games. Because it's the same principle with the paddle and whatnot. I just really suck at them. Although I haven't played pinball in ages, so you gotta forgive me. But yeah, we've been playing Sandrock together. And that's been really fun and cool. We played like 4 hours last night, which was awesome. And I really like the direction they took it because you actually build the town. And I didn't know where they would take everything because you did so much in the solo mode, in the single player campaign. I was like, what can we build? What can we do? And here it's like, well, Sandrock had even less before you came along the first time. So they actually made it kind of like a prequel, which I thought was a really interesting take on the thought of it, you know.
Place. A true gourmet never shies
so
away
we've been
from
playing
a new
that, and then I
treat.
actually played a Game Pass game. Frick. Okay, no, don't die. Okay, I played a Game Pass game called Rolling Hills Make Friends Make Sushi. And you're this little bot who's a little chef who runs a sushi restaurant. Apparently that's a thing nowadays.
I wanna lose. It's not fair.
And you have to like make better sushi and help out the town and all this kind of stuff. So, oh shit, I accidentally. Oh yeah, Toluca Turtle is good. We're good. Okay. But yeah, it's a really fun little game. It's really short. And I mean really short. Like, I'm already done with it. And I only started playing last night or the night before. So. And we got the classic monster pack on here too. So. In the game, eventually you don't make the recipes, you just acquire them. And then, like, at random, you just kind of, you know, have them pop out of a machine and then have to like match the color and quality to what the guests want. But it's actually a really addictive game loop for me. There's not much to do around town, but it takes a long time to like upgrade all the recipes, and I'm not sure what's even going on here. Yeah, I don't want that view. Let's see what view I want. This is the view I want. This is the only view I want. I don't know why they shifted it unless I just accidentally hit the Y button. Because that's how you shift your view on this stuff. Oh, damn. I'm just jamming both fucking paddles, hoping for the best. And there's Samus's uncle up there, it looks like. I know it's a trucker hat, but it looks like her green and red visor. Don't at me, chat. Don't at me. So, oh, autocast. So one of the things I've been thinking a lot about lately is songs that have this specific theme. Okay, and the theme is not pinball, obviously. Like, I don't know you, but we're gonna get married if I did know you. If that makes sense. So, like, Trains Marry Me. And he's like, marry me today and every day if I ever get the nerve to say hello in this cafe. So that kind of thing. So there are songs like that. So the one song that leads me from Trains Marry Me is Jason Derulo's What If. And Jason Derulo's What If is basically the same thing. He is saying, you know, what if we grow old, and this might sound crazy because I don't even know your name, but we can't tell the future, you know, what if? So he's talking about their dog named Brad with a house with a fireplace and 3 kids and growing old together and all that stuff. So the thing that gets me about that song is not the song itself. Because like I said, it's kind of a trite, already done thing. Okay, did I get shocked to death? Okay, the table just says like a really long sequence. Okay. But what gets me is the video. Because in the video, they're a happy couple, and they're together, and it shows how they met, and them dating, and all the sweet moments they had together, and then him asking her to marry him, and her accepting, and then when they move into the house together, well, I'm gonna spoil a music video now, and I don't think anyone cares, but it's actually quite impactful because, I shouldn't use that word with how the video goes, but, they're unpacking and she gets hit by a car because they're, you know, U-Haul is on the street. She comes around the U-Haul with a box and she gets smacked with a car. And he, like, everything rewinds backwards. And when he meets her, he actually doesn't say hello because of what happens to her in the future. And I'm thinking to myself, is he, how do I put this? Is he actually seeing the future? Is he like thinking something bad is gonna happen, or is this a what if moment? Like, have you ever seen the movie Sliding Doors? It was with Gwyneth Paltrow, and it was about whether she catches or doesn't catch a like train or a bus or something. And if she doesn't catch the bus, how she ends up missing the fact that her boyfriend is cheating on her. And if she doesn't catch the bus, she doesn't find out till later, and she ends up pregnant by him and whatnot. But if she catches the bus, then she makes it home in time to see her guy is cheating on her. Then she meets the guy on the bus or the train or subway station or whatever that was in the elevator with her, and they end up in a relationship, and how that goes or doesn't go, you know.
Don't move.
And the what if moment is always an interesting concept. And the thing is, everybody thinks the what if moment is like, what if I would have took that trip to Germany? What if I would have like asked the girl to marry me? What if I would have wanted to have kids? Or what if? But what ifs can be small. And little things can actually change the entire trajectory of your entire life. Missing a plane ride, the plane crashed, then that becomes a big thing, even though missing your flight is a small thing. Which, by the way, I never want to fly. I'm terrified of plane crashes. I'm terrified of heights, so I would never. Plus, they tend to ruin wheelchairs or lose them in different types of airlines, so it's not a good thing to fly usually as a disabled person. But I wouldn't anyway, because yeah, that's scary as hell. Just the thought of crashing. But it's also like, if you wouldn't have stopped at the store, you wouldn't have met like somebody who became like your new best friend. Or if you wouldn't have went jogging in the park, you wouldn't have saw like the free kitten sign, and you wouldn't have had like the best cat you ever had in your life. Or how you helped someone out and it turns out that person is like the interviewer for a job that you get, and you wouldn't have had a really good impression if you wouldn't have just helped out this random stranger. Little things can lead to big things. Oh my god, 2 balls? Just like a breaker game. Oh my god. I didn't know tables had that. Holy shit. Oh my god, they're multiplying. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay. As long as I can keep one of these balls in the air, it's fine, Chelpers. And I called you Chad earlier. No, you don't like that. Ah, damn. But yeah, see the score up above? That's the kind of table that Golden Wolf had for a while when he was a kid. But yeah, we can check out for a couple minutes any table you want. They have like My Little Pony, they have South Park, they have a lot of Marvel shit. They just have, if there's an interest you have, they probably have a table for it. I haven't seen any poet tables yet, but you know. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going out with my baby brother. There's like an event happening not too far from my place, so we're gonna like check it out, and there are vendors there selling food and crafting stuff. Like, one year we met this guy who my baby brother and I swear he's a druid.
Wild West
okay,
Rampage.
so this man does stuff with rocks and jewelry. He like shines
You
up
can best tell a
rocks,
town by its
makes like
saloon.
necklaces and
Ouch,
stuff out of rock.
nasty one.
Okay,
Good for me. Bad
and
for them.
here I don't know if this table was
More
free or
like
not,
Wrecktown.
or if we bought, or if you have to buy every table. So I can't tell you whether this was free or not. But that's interesting, little guns. But yeah, so we met this guy last year or the year before, and he's a local crafter, and he has Parkinson's, so that means he shakes and whatnot. But he said when he's working on the stones for the jewelry, for the carving, because he carves little animals, that he does not shake. That for some reason, doing something with that slows him down. And he walks with a staff, like a carved walking staff. And my baby brother, after we got to know him and everything,
that was close.
He looked at me, baby brother did, and said, he has no idea he is a druid, does he? I said, no, he doesn't.
I'll be back.
But that's what he reminded me of, too. This older gentleman with a walking stick, whose disability is actually calmed down when he works with certain stones. That is kind of what it reminded me of. Somebody who has like an affinity for earth or something. I know, weird, but it was just how it struck me. Sweet guy, sweet as hell. I have a really pretty, like, polished up piece of quartz from him, and he had like big pyrite geodes and stuff I really wanted. One thing I really want that's useless is a bismuth geode. If you've ever seen bismuth under a microscope or big bismuth crystals, oh my god, they're gorgeous. I don't know if you've ever seen them, Shelpers, but they are so gorgeous. They are not holographic, but there are certain metals that like shine rainbow in the light because they're treated a certain way. That's what it looks like. And it's so cool. But yeah, I should probably have showed you more tables. I think they have the Charlie Brown Christmas table as well.
Welcome to the
We don't have it, but they have a
Lair.
Charlie Brown Christmas table. So I'm sure like if you want to do like streams of like Christmas related stuff, because there aren't that many like Christmas or Halloween or whatever related games.
I don't see Whisper
Usually
anywhere.
every year when I do Halloween related shit, I always have to do horror stuff, remember? Because everybody says horror is
Whisper isn't
Halloween,
here
which
yet.
I disagree, but since everybody else does, I'm like, why not? But then again, I play horror games anyway. You know, even by myself I do. But I suck at them, like every other game, so that's nothing new.
You are not welcome here.
But yeah, my baby brother and I are going to be out there tomorrow, and I hope I remember to put my sunscreen on. The UV has been pretty bad. He never wears it, but I do, because I burn easily, very easily. I'm one of those people who burns once a year and then I tan the rest of the year. My mom used to be really jealous of my skin, and I'm like, Mom, tanning's not good for you. She was one of those people that always tanned with oil on, hoping to look nice and brown.
Come on.
And I kept telling her, Mom, if you tan a fat girl, she just looks like baked bread instead of unbaked bread. You know, I should say a fat white girl, but you know, still, I'm like, we're just trying to cook the dough loaves on my arms and legs and stuff. She didn't find that amusing, but I did, obviously. But yeah, so I have to remember all this stuff, because I get sick easily. I don't sweat.
Where could Whisper
except
be?
when I'm ill. So like if I get overheated, my face gets red, I get faint, but I do not sweat. Same thing with when I work out, which to be fair, I can't work out like for like an hour at a time,
Leaving so soon.
that's probably part of it. Like if you can only work out for 10 minutes at a time, can you work up a huge sweat? But still, I don't sweat with heat or exertion, so it's always a bit of a dangerous time. I had my brother's joke about, and my husband being serious about, giving me an umbrella to actually like hide under like a parasol for shade, so that I wouldn't be out in the direct sun. Because you gotta remember, my wheelchair is a power chair, and power wheelchairs are almost exclusively like black seating. So even if your chair frame is like gold or blue or whatever, most of your wheelchair for a power chair is actually going to be black, the part you're sitting in.
Where
so
could Whisper
that's
be?
just a nice bake that you got going on when you're sitting in a black chariot. But to be fair, I think it's only going to be in the 70s tomorrow, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon. That's why we're getting out in the morning-ish.
I don't see Whisper anywhere.
I'm just hoping I find something nice. The thing is with purchasing things, I feel guilty now even if we have the cash. Because, you know, money issues and all that. Because you know how everything's been in America. And then some, so.
Leaving so soon.
Is this the end of my table? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yep, and then we're gonna just back out. I think I have one more table here. And then I'll just run through that one quick if you want. Well, I guess we can. I also have a couple books coming from the library. If any of y'all want to know what they are, they're basically Wisconsin stuff, like hauntings in Wisconsin and our cryptids. Because I'm doing research for the next video. I don't think it's going to be a stream. I think it's just going to be a vid.
Go, brave knight.
And it's going to be, well, should I spoil it? Ah, there's a witch there. I love witches. Ah, damn it. I was distracted. The witch distracted me, dude.
Stay here.
Every time I see a witch, my brain is like, yes, I love witches. My one brother, tall one, the one who passed away, he was always terrified of witches. Because, you know, they were like old hags and they could like have spells and like they did horrible things. But I love witches. I would love to be a good witch, like a witch that could like help people and heal them, and yeah, I would love that. That would be awesome. And a ball. So I always saw witches as, yeah, there are bad ones, but there are also good ones. So many good magic users, so I would love that. Maybe some people don't see much beyond, you know, the like Hansel and Gretel type stories. But there was this, I know this is horrible to say, there was this pasta or pasta sauce commercial, and I don't remember which company it was from, but the woman was making it and she was older and she was like freshly sauteed mushrooms and onions. Like not sinister like, but kind of intense. And he was always like, she's a witch, I'm not doing that, I'm not, you know, I'm not watching that. And I always thought it was so funny because it's just like an older lady, you know. But I guess that evoked something in him. I think he was also the brother who was terrified of clowns. Which, I'm not terrified of clowns. And then people are like, well, Toluca, what if one was chasing you with a chainsaw? And yeah, there could be a fluffy bunny costume. And if fucking Santa Claus or whoever is chasing me with a chainsaw, I'm scared of the chainsaw and the intention behind it. He's not carving me a fucking giant bear for my lawn, so. Alright, well that's those are the tables we have. And we can look at more later if y'all want. Otherwise, this was just a fun, silly little one-off where I just yacked your ear off again. But I will be back next week, hopefully with more than one freaking stream. I hate it when I do that. I don't like streaming twice a week, much less once. I like 3. More than that is too much for me, but yeah. I don't want to ramble at the end of the video, but you know me, I could talk forever, so I'm gonna leave it here. But next week is more Dave the Diver. I should get back to Yagame Agency, and I don't know what else. I'm thinking maybe oh yes, I do know. I'm an idiot, I do know. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out, but I think next week or either that or the week after is my crafting stream. So I'll have to see. Alright guys, thank you. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. I'll see ya sometime next week. Bye.